have a serious question for you. Are you brave enough to try ice cream in your ramen? I came across a photo showcasing ice cream ramen in a shop in Osaka, Japan. More specifically, this ramen shop called Franken, short for Frankenstein, serves amakara miso ramen. Now, amakara translates to sweet and spicy, just like you, and is basically your typical spicy miso broth with some of the fixings such as chashu and a soft-boiled egg. But to truly live up to its Franken name, they decided to top it off with a chocolate and vanilla soft serve cone. And I'd like to think of it as a root beer float, but instead of root beer, it's ramen. Now, sweet plus salty and spicy? That's right up my alley. But it's actually believed to have originated around 2007 at a Tokyo ramen shop called Kikuya. And legend has it that on a hot day after school, a young boy stopped by Kikuya and jokingly asked the owner, "Hey, you should put some ice cream in my ramen." Now the boy sadly didn't get ice cream in his ramen, but the owner had an epiphany and decided to seriously add ice cream ramen to the new menu. However, in Kikuya's version, it was a non-spicy shoyu broth, served cold, broth and all. And before we begin, I'd like to give a moment to let you decide, will this taste good or bad, in the comments below. I'm waiting. Now, Franken states that these two ingredients, ice cream and ramen, actually go well together. And my theory is that it'll taste good too, especially with the play on sweet and spicy. I have high hopes for this experiment, so sit tight till the end to see my taste test and rating. Now, let's get ice cream ramening. Now, we don't have a Franken ramen shop here in Canada, so to mimic this beautiful creation in the comfort of my own home, I'll be using Shin Ramyun. Now, I know that Shin Ramen is a Korean brand and the original dish is a Japanese style ramen. In my opinion, this is one of the most accessible and tastiest spicy instant ramen on the market. But if you can't find Shin Ramyun, try to find another instant noodle brand with a spicy flavor profile, because we both know that your cup of noodles, chicken flavored, will probably not taste as good in this dish. With some water in a pot, I'm gonna cook the noodles until al dente, or barely soft, removing the noodles from the hot water and then placing it in my ramen bowl. Now, I like my ramen with some toppings, so here's the chance to clean out your fridge. I found a pack of hot dogs on sale for $2.99. You know, LookCatchu couldn't pass up such a good deal. So let's just let these hot dogs mimic that meatiness of the gourmet chashu Franken uses. Bacon would also go well with this. I'll add in that delicious MSG-filled spicy packet of powdery goodness. And oh, don't you think we forgot about that pack of vibrant and freshly cut veggies straight from the gardens of a dehydrator. Ladling in some of that spicy, brothy yumminess into my most prized possession, my ramen bowl. I'll simply top it off with our hot dogs. We also have an abundance of eggs that are about to expire soon, so I've been literally adding an egg to every dish I've been eating, and this ramen is no exception. Bringing water to a boil and taking a few eggs straight out of the fridge, let it cook for exactly 6 minutes. Nothing more, nothing less. Then shock them under some cold running water. And now you know my trick to a lovely jammy yolk. No hard-boiled eggs allowed in LookCatchu's kitchen, okay? Now, I know these ramen shops used a fancy soft serve ice cream cone, but a tub of vanilla ice cream will do. And I was debating whether or not I should use waffle cones, which are the elite type of cone, or regular wafer cones. And as much as I'd like to use these elite waffle cones, I think we'll stick with the wafer cones as it's the most accurate representation of the cone shown in the pictures. Also, fun fact, cups in Francais is goubelets. That rhymed. I'll scoop a generous portion onto my wafer cone since the ice cream machine at my local McDonald's is broken. Securing it firmly onto the cone, and with the grand finale, adding this gorgeous cone as the final touch to our ramen bowl. We don't have much time till the ice cream melts, so let's head to the taste test. Alright, so this is the finished product, and let's begin the taste test. And I'm super excited. Alright, let's just dig on in. Ooh, look at that. It's like a light pink color now. Cheers! First bite's for you. Nom nom nom. Very interesting. Let me taste the broth first. Nice. Got a little bit of ice cream. Ooh, that's spicy. Not bad. First bite, you get hit with that sweet and creamy ice cream flavor. Then, as it goes down your throat, you feel the heat, but it doesn't have that burning sensation you get when you drink spicy soup. The more I try it, the more I like it, actually. The sweetness of the ice cream actually pairs very well with the spicy, salty broth. Sort of like how we have sweet chili sauce or mango salsa. This is actually a pretty good combination. As the ice cream melts further into the broth, I actually enjoy it more. So the creaminess of the ice cream sort of neutralizes the spiciness in the broth. And the sweetness actually accentuates the chili flavor without the burning sensation. Also, I'm sure you know that sugar actually helps tame capsaicin, which is found in chili peppers. So if you don't like super spicy broth, but you still want to experience the chili flavor of the broth, maybe try adding some ice cream. One thing I'm not a big fan of is the temperature of this broth. It's pretty cold now that the ice cream has melted pretty much into the broth. Oh, let's take a bite of the cone, shall we? This part is nice and soggy. The non-exposed to the broth part, still nice and crispy. Let's just scoop it. Oh, got some of the ramen. Actually not bad. Tastes like vanilla ice cream cone. So usually when I eat Shin Ramen, I start sweating a lot and I'm like panting and like drinking a bunch of water because it's pretty spicy. But this ice cream ramen hasn't made me do those yet. Let's try a hot dog. I forgot about the hot dog. You know, that smokiness of the hot dog pairs pretty well with this. I think if you're adventurous enough and you have some vanilla ice cream as well as instant ramen in your house, maybe try it out, you know? Even throw in a cone. I actually like this cone. Adds a different texture to the soup. Now, if you don't like wacky flavor combinations like sweet and salty, spicy and sweet, etc., you most likely won't like this. Also, if you like your noodle soup hot, you definitely won't like this. But if you're an adventurous eater like I am, I say give it a shot and let me know in the comments below if you try this. Alright, so this gets LookCatchu's stamp of approval. And overall, I'd rate this a 7 out of 10. Would I try this again? No, I wouldn't. But I can see people trying this for novelty's sake, and let me know in the comments below if you would try this out. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post once a week. And I'll see you guys next time.